So it's been over 100 degrees the past
week.
Yeah, past week. So we haven't been able to go out and do much.
And it's hot as shit. Today's already Tuesday.
And my car is, it's 6 p.m. My car is still over 100 degrees.
It's a little ridiculous.
We got a hammock in our backyard now.
Oh yeah, and I fell out of it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and the last time we had a hammock, I thought it'd be funny. I was like 14. If I would just hang off of it and poop.
And it wasn't like a hammock that has like a frame or anything. It was literally like just a cloth hammock. That, not cloth, it was like a nylon hammock that was strung between 2 trees, and you could literally like wrap yourself like a burrito in it.
Yeah. So yes, we'd wrap ourselves up and then spin each other in it.
Yeah, and there's been multiple times where he would do that, and I was the one that got flung out, like you see in, you know, YouTube videos.
Yeah, I abused him a lot.
This is true.
Not because I wanted to hurt him, but
mainly out of curiosity.
It was curiosity and experimentation.
Yes, and
like,
I was the guinea pig.
Like I wanted to know how a dog collar worked. So I was 9.
Not just any dog collar, a dog bark shock collar.
Yeah, that's what I meant, bark collar. But yeah, so I think I was 9. Yeah, because you were still a child.
Yeah,
you were
no,
like,
that's accurate.
Yeah, I was 9, so he was 4.5. Or
yeah.
Wait, no, math. Oh, 10. I was like 9 or 10. I don't know.
I was like
under
4
5.
or 5.
He was under 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, he's gullible. He's a baby. So like, all right.
not that I'm gullible, more that I'm a trusting brother. And I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. He's my brother. I'll believe him. Sure.
When you're a toddler, you fucking believe anything. You know, that shit goes or whatever.
I mean, I saw it as a dog collar. I didn't know it was anything special.
Yeah, so I put the bark collar on him, and instead of just like holding it to his neck so I could pull it off immediately,
we clipped it and
on him,
tightened it.
And then I said, okay, Ethan.
It was fixed to my neck.
I said, all right, Ethan, now bark. And
so I barked, but you know, it's a bark collar. So when I made noise, it shocked me. And then what made it worse?
You didn't make a full bark though. He did a half a bark. And then a cry. It was like a
because I couldn't finish a full bark.
Every time he cried, it hurt him.
See, this is what happened. So literally, I was trying to bark. I was like, as soon as the sensor noticed any form of volume, it just immediately muted me by shocking. And you know, being a child that he doesn't have a high pain tolerance, and you know, doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Makes noise, and he's crying, so continuous, just shocking, and then eventually it comes down to a whimper where I'm sobbing, trying to get it, like, just not make noise.
I got it off him eventually, and then he ran to mom, and I was like, don't tell mom! And then, obviously, you know, I'm like 10 or whatever, so I'm like, shit, what do I do? And I like put the collar back, and then I run after Ethan, and I just start yelling, it was an accident, it was an accident, I didn't mean to do it, it was an accident! Which obviously wasn't an accident.
How? Yeah.
I accidentally clipped the dog collar on my brother's neck, duh. Just
to see if it would hurt or not.
See, I thought his neck was cold. I was trying to warm him up. But yeah, that's how our youth was spent.
That's well, at least part of it anyway. There was another time where I had a half-full dog food bag thrown at me. And
this must have traumatized you because I don't remember shit.
No, because it hurt hard a lot, bro. This hurt so fucking much. He threw a half, and for some reason we thought it was a good idea to play catch with a dog food bag. And of course he was the one holding it, and it was his idea.
How old are we?
I don't fuck, bro. Do you think I remember? This is all, to me, all of these years kind of melded together.
Getting hit with a bag.
Yeah, I remember what fucking year. I just remember it happened.
I don't know if it's like a general age.
Not really.
Well, how old did I look?
A teenager. You usually look like a teenager in most of these.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Here's another one. Is when I was really little, I used to be scared of the dark, and that's his fault. Reason being,
100% my fault.
Every time I would walk, I would walk out of my room to go talk to our mom, and then as soon as I start walking back to my room, our rooms are across the hall from each other. So as soon as I start walking,
started when we were in the same room. This is before we.
No, I know this started, but I'm just saying. But at the time when I got scared this time, for this specific one that I remember,
gotcha. Because
you fucked with me so hard this specific time. Because one time, so what happened was I was walking back to my room, and he was hiding somewhere, and he turned off a light behind me, and I heard the light turn off, and I turned around, and the light was off. And then I was like, and I of course knew, or at least assumed, it was Jason. I whispered out in my little pitiful little voice, Jason, and I looked around, obviously couldn't see anything because the area that was dark, so I walked back into that room to turn the light back on because I was deathly scared of the dark. And then of course when I turned back around, that light was off. And then I went back to turn that light on. Before I could even get there, the light behind me that I just turned back on was flicked off again. I was shitting myself.
I don't remember this at all.
So
this sounds really fun.
So the light that he had just turned off, and he had this at this point he hasn't scared me yet. He's just building the suspense.
I'm a fucking genie.
No, he might as well have been, because I don't know how he moved around me so quickly. Because that light was off, and then I was walking back towards my room from the light he just turned off. And at that point, I was just like, fuck it. And I started running towards my room, and then I turned the right to turn to the hallway, just turned the hallway light on. I did that. I tried to open the door to Jason's room. He wasn't in there, it was dark. I was like, okay, close the door. When I turned around, the light was off. Again. And then as soon as I stepped to the hallway door, then he jumped out and scared me. I was shitting myself the whole time.
Did you cry?
Yes! His mom got mad at you.
Hell yeah?
Yes.
Wait, did I go boo or out or what?
I don't remember what you said, but it was just an exclamation that made me cry.
Oh. Oh.
It was probably just an ah or just a stereotypical loud scare. But it was very nerve-wracking for the age, and I was terrified. I don't know why I always woke up randomly.
The best night, the most scared he's ever been in his life. Funny as shit. We went to go see Chernobyl Diaries.
Oh, I remember.
It was fucking hilarious. I was such a pussy. I was like 19.
I was such a pussy.
I was like 19.
Yeah, because this is my freshman year of high school. Yeah, I was such a pussy.
And I had Ethan next to me, so I could like comfort him or hold him. Did I force you to go, or did I say?
No, I willingly went because I wanted to see the movie. I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, this looks like it'd be an interesting movie. Oh. And I knew it was a horror film, but I was like, I could do it. I could handle this.
All right. Yeah,
and I was a bitch.
So we're watching the movie, and I see Ethan like hiding and doing all the stuff. I'm like, okay, he's, you know.
I'm fine. I was managing, but I was scared shitless.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he's.
For the record, I watched the whole movie.
Yeah, he did watch the whole movie from like a peephole.
It was a peephole view. It was a peephole.
We get out of the theater and walk. Ethan's almost shaking, but like won't let go of me and looking like
I'm on hyper alert.
Like everyone is a zombie. Like everyone is a radioactive zombie trying to come and kill him. And we get home, and it's probably like midnight or 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah, it was closer to midnight.
Yeah. And Ethan grabs our dog Gunner and then his airsoft shotgun and just starts walking around, turning on every light. And then it has a light on his little airsoft shotgun and just starts walking around the house like, Ethan, there's nothing that's gonna get you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Jason, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So he's just walking around, holding our dog by the collar. Guard doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and he's just holding the shotgun, just going like this around every corner, turning on every light. I'm just dying.
I was checking corners like a motherfucker. You ain't gotta get the spooks on me.
That's the most scared I've ever seen him.
You ain't gotta get the spooks on me.
Funny as shit.
Man, I was such a pussy.
I mean, I was too. So yeah, so here's my Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island nightmare that was recurring for like, probably like 2 weeks. There was even an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog that terrified me.
Dude, yo, Courage was a creepy show in general.
Courage was
a creepy show in general.
Oh, it was the one with the Courage one. It was
Return the
that one.
Return the slab.
That's the one that scared me. That's
the one that fucked everybody. That fucked everybody. I hated that episode.
Because he was just creepy as fuck.
Return the slab.
And he had spaghetti hair.
Curse.
But yeah, back to Scooby-Doo. So I saw that shit. And because Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, so they're on like this island that has zombies.
Fuck that movie.
And then instead of werewolves, there's these were-cat people that they turn into these fucking cats. And there was this branch on the outside of our room that would scratch the window. Oh, and I was watching Scooby-Doo, and it was nighttime. Yeah, and this chinaberry tree was scratching our fucking window, and I was freaking out because I thought they were outside the window. I was probably like 9 or 10, and I'm freaking out. And so every time I'm going to sleep or trying to go to sleep, there's some scratch on the window, and I'm losing my shit, thinking some werecat's trying to scratch my dick off. Shit was terrifying.
Yeah, no, I remember I was scared of Harry Potter.
Turn right on
when I was a kid. Yeah. I was scared of every single Harry Potter. Every single Harry Potter. So every time we've seen all the Harry Potter movies, and literally for every single one when they came out, I brought a blanket with me. I'm not even kidding. I brought a blanket with me Cause I was a little, I was a child. I was pussy.
I mean, a lot of people have blankies.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they don't bring it to the theater with them and hide under it and try to look through the threads in the blanket to watch the movie without watching the movie because they were scared. Because that's what I did.
Maybe.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and this will be our 3rd vlog, so feel free to check out other 2 that we have posted. And check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at virusbanana and Ethan at
I'm that_black guy.
Yes, sir. And then, or you could follow our shared Instagram at We The Woods TV,
which is gonna have more stuff posted about our what's going on the YouTube channel and so on.
God, fucking jacked.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, bye.